Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the class of financial accounting. Today's we are going to solve the question number 5. Question number 5 is just like the previous question, but it have some issues. In today's question, the issue is that due date is not mentioned. If due date is not mentioned, then how to calculate average due date? How to calculate due date? It's the question. It's today's topic which we are going to focus. In today's question, the only problem is that due date is not mentioned and we have to calculate due date. How can we calculate a due date for bill of exchange? Suppose 1st January 2010 is the transaction date and 5,000 is the amount. The tenure is 2 months. Tenure means muddat, the time period on which the bill will get expired. So how we will calculate due date? To calculate due date, always check tenure. Tenure is very important. It is a note number 1 for you people. Then directly calculate 2 months. That yes, there is 2 months is mentioned, so we are not in a need to take care of days. We just jump on 2 months. How? As it is 1st January to 1st February is our first month, and 1st February to 1st March is our 2 months. So 1st March is the due date, but according to the Bill of Exchange Act, as Bill of Exchange Act says that always 8 grace days, and there are 3 days of grace. So 2 March is the due date, and now I will add, sorry, 1st March is the due date. Now I have 3 days, so 4 March is the due date. This is the method through which we calculate average due date. Okay, now you have to write down this note for you people. If you want to write it in English, so you will write that if due date is already mentioned, then there is no need to add grace period, as it is already added in that due date. What's mean by this? It's mean that if due date is mentioned in the question, then you are not in a need to add grace date. As we have solved the question number 1, question number 2, question number 3, we did not add grace date, and in this question you people are saying that why I am adding grace date, because due date is not mentioned. If it's mentioned, there is no need to add grace date because it's already added in that specific due date. If you write in Urdu, if अगर बिल ऑफ एक्सचेंज की ड्यू डेट क्वेश्चन में दी गई हो तो 3 डेज़ का ग्रेस पीरियड इसमें पहले से शामिल होगा. इसका मतलब है कि हमारे पास अगर ड्यू डेट मेंशन हो तो उसमें ग्रेस पीरियड शामिल होता है. हमें उसको ऐड करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, क्योंकि वो जो ड्यू डेट हमें मेंशन की गई होती है क्वेश्चन में, उन्होंने वो ग्रेस डेज ऐड किए होते हैं. यही रीज़न है कि लास्ट क्वेश्चन में मैंने डेज ऑफ ग्रेस ऐड नहीं किए थे. ये क्वेश्चन आपके माइंड में आ रहा होगा कि मैं क्यों बार बार डेज ऑफ डेज की बात कर रही हूँ. क्यों इसलिए कर रही हूँ क्योंकि इस क्वेश्चन में ड्यू डेट मेंशन नहीं है. नाउ नोट नंबर 3, इफ़ ड्यू डेट इज़ नॉट मेंशन देन कैलकुलेट मंथ एंड 8 ग्रेस डेट यू विल गेट ड्यू डेट. अगर ड्यू डेट में आपके पास मेंशन नहीं है ड्यू डेट, तो पहले तो आप लोग मंथ्स कैलकुलेट करेंगे जैसे हम लोगों ने यहाँ एग्जांपल में किया है, और फिर उसमें ग्रेस डेज ऐड करेंगे. इफ़ यू राइट इन उर्दू देन यू कैन राइट इन दिस वे. अगर बिल ऑफ एक्सचेंज की ड्यू डेट ना दी गई हो और टेन्योर यानी मुद्दत मंथ्स में दी गई हो, तो इस सूरत हाल में मंथ काउंट करके 3 डेज़ का ग्रेस पीरियड ऐड करना होगा. इफ़ ड्यू डेट ऑफ बिल ऑफ एक्सचेंज इज़ नॉट गिवन एंड टेन्योर इज़ नॉट इन मंथ्स but given in days, this is the problem which we are facing in this question. If tenure is given in days instead of through months, 60 days is mentioned, then we have to make a calculation in days and then 8 grace days. Suppose if 60 days are mentioned, then the first month is for 31st day, February for 28 days, 31st March for 31 days. Now must always take this point in your mind that date of transaction will be not added. We are not going to add 1st January. We will take calculation from 2nd January. So 30 days from the month of January. If you are not taking transaction date 1st day January, then how many days left from month of January? 30. 28 from the month of February, and 2 days we will take from the March, and 60 days are available. Now don't add date of transaction. You can't add date of transaction 60. So 2 March is due date. No. Cut it. 2 March is not the due date. We have to add grace days plus 3. So 5th March is our due date. अगर बिल ऑफ एक्सचेंज, यही पॉइंट अब आप उर्दू में लिखना चाहें, इफ़ बिल ऑफ एक्सचेंज की ड्यू डेट ना दी गई हो और टेन्योर डेज में दिया गया हो, तो इस सूरत हाल में डेज काउंट करते वक्त डेट ऑफ ट्रांजैक्शन वाला दिन काउंट नहीं करना होगा और बाकी के दिन काउंट करके 3 डेज़ का ग्रेस पीरियड ऐड करना होगा. यू कैन टेक स्क्रीनशॉट फ्रॉम दिस and write by your own. You can take screenshot from this as well. This note and this note. Okay, let's move to the question. Now I have write the days. There are 31st days in the month of March, 30th date in the month of April, 31st date in the month of May, 30th in the month of June, 31st in the month of July, and 31st in the month of April. This is our requirement need. Now move to the question number 5. X sold goods to Y as detailed below. Date of invoice means date of transaction. 5th 97 3000, 12/5 97 1500, 19/5 97 3500, 28/5 97 2000 250, 1/6 97 2000, 3/6 97 1000. I have write it in the same way. 5th May 3000, 12th May 1500, 19th May 3500, 26th May 2250, 1st June 2000, 3rd June 1000. The next step is calculate the due date. How can we calculate the due date? For calculation of due date, I have make a sub table. Never ever try to make this calculation by yourself or verbally, because you will make some mistakes. If you are not agree with my statement, try by yourself on your home and try to calculate days without using this statement मैनुअली. मैं अपने आप से बैठ के यहाँ पर अब कैलकुलेशंस नहीं कर सकती, इसकी मुझसे गलती होगी. तो ज़रूरी है कि मैं यहाँ पर अपने लिए एक टेबल प्रिपेयर करूँ ताकि मुझसे किसी किस्म की कोई मिस्टेक ना हो. ड्यू डेट मिस्टेक होगी तो आगे क्वेश्चन में मेरा इफेक्ट होगा. ठीक, नाउ लुक एट द क्वेश्चन. The payment were agreed to be made by bill payable 90 days. 90 days में पेमेंट की गई टेन्योर दिया गया है from the respective date of the invoice. However, why wanted to arrange for payment of all bill to be made on single date. वह चाहता है कि इन सब बिल्स की पेमेंट एक डेट पे की जाए, यानी एवरेज ड्यू डेट कैलकुलेट की जाए. ओके, पहले तो हम ये टेन्योर कैलकुलेट कर लेते हैं 90 डेज़ का. उसके लिए हम पहले कॉलम बना लेंगे डेट ऑफ ट्रांजैक्शन का और नेक्स्ट सारे मंथ्स का. मई, जून, जुलाई, अगस्त, सितंबर. मई 15 मई हमारी डेट ऑफ ट्रांजैक्शन है. सो 5 को हम लोग इंक्लूड नहीं करेंगे, पहले ही हम कह चुके हैं डेट ऑफ ट्रांजैक्शन विल नॉट बी इंक्लूडेड. सो 6 मई to 31st May there are 26 days. 30th date from the month of June, 31st date from the month of July. Now how much days are needed? 30 plus 60, 61 plus 26, so 3 days more are needed. 3 from the month of August. 90 days are completed. Why I am saying that you will not get any mistake by using this table, because if you add this whole calculations 26 plus 30 plus 31st plus 3, you will get 90. If you are not getting 90, then you must have made some mistakes in the calculation of days. So 3 August is my due date. No, I will add 3 days of grace. 6 August is my due date. Next transaction 12 May. I have take 19 May because I don't have to. I am not in need to take 12 May. 13 May to 31st May 19 days. 30 days from the month of June. 31st day from the month of July. 10 or more further need to require to get 90 days. 10 from the month of August. If I add these 4 digits, I will get 90. 10. So 30. 10 August is my due date. No, I will add 3 days of grace. 13 August is my due date. In next transaction 19 May. In 19 May 19 is not added. 20 May to 31st 12 days. From May 30 from June, 31 from July, and I am need of further 17 days to get 90 completed. 17 August is my due date. Now I will add 3 days of grace. 20 August is my due date. 26 is my transaction date. 5th days I will take from May, because 26 are not going to be 8. 27 till 31st, 5 days, plus 30 from June, 31st July, and further I am need of 24 days. 24 is my due date. Now I will add 3 days of grace. 27, 25, 26, 27 is my due date. 1st July, June. So I'm not going to make any calculation in May, because I will need to take days from the month of June. So I have take 29. I'm not going to add this one. 31 from July, 30 from August, 30. No. I will add 3 days of grace. So 31st and 1 into 2 September is my due date. Till 3 June. So I'm not going to add this 3 June. 27 from the month of June, 31st July, 31st August, and 1 from September. I will add 3 days of grace. So 4 September is my due date. I have just tried to add this due date on due date column. Now the remaining question is same like the other question. I have to calculate number of days. What's my base date? My base date is, for step number 1, 6 August. Always take care of taking base date, because if you are going to take wrong base date, then you will get 0 marks in whole question, because base date, if the base date is wrong, then the whole question will be getting wrong. You are getting wrong product, wrong number of month, wrong whole calculation. So always take care of taking base date. 6 August is my base date. I will multiply with 0, so I get 0. 13 August, from 6 days to 13 August, how many days are available? 7. You are saying that, mom, you are not going to mention any detail as you have mentioned in the previous question. Yes, I have mentioned, because there are different months, but in this question I have just focusing on single month. So how I can show you any detail? Because in last question we said 31st from June, 25th from July, and so on. But in this question I have only 1 month, so I can't write here any detail. 6 month till 13 August I get 7 days. 6 August till 20 August I get 14 days. 6th August from 27 August I get 21st day. Now 2 September. So 6 अगस्त के मंथ में कितने दिन होते हैं हमारे पास? 31st. तो 6 अगस्त को हटा दें, हमारे पास रह जाएंगे 25 हमारे पास अगस्त के हो गए, और 2 सितंबर के 27. अब यहाँ पर हम डिटेल मेंशन कर सकते हैं. 25 हमारे पास अगस्त के, और 4 सितंबर 29. नाउ आई हैव टू मल्टीप्लाई नंबर ऑफ डेज विद अमाउंट 0. 7 मल्टीप्लाई 1500 10,500. 14 मल्टीप्लाई 3,500 49,000. 21 मल्टीप्लाई 2250 47250. 27 मल्टीप्लाई 2,000 54,000. 29 multiply 1,000 29,000. I have to add the product and add the amount. Now I have to calculate the average date. Formula of average date is product divided by amount. I have write product and amount divided. I have get 14 days. Now the next step is the calculation of average due date. Base date plus average date. Average days are 14 and base date is 6 अगस्त. 6 अगस्त से 14 अगस्त तक जाना है, एक ही मंथ है, इसलिए फिर मुझे कैलकुलेशन की ज़रूरत नहीं है. सिंपली 6 + 14 इज इक्वल टू 20 August is my answer. This was my today's question. The only point of today's question is the calculation of due date. If you have any query regarding the calculation of average due date, please ask me in the comment section. Thank you. Till then, next question. Allah Hafiz.